Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Carter, your district technology coach back here with Google Forms. So, in this 5-minute PD, I want to go through how to set up a quiz or an assessment tool inside Google Forms. So, let's go ahead. We're going to use the template for blank quiz. And I'm going to show you a few settings to double check before you even get into actually writing out responses. So, we're going to go into settings. I personally like collecting email addresses. That way I don't have to ask the students what their name is as a separate field, okay? I'm going to limit them to one response, and I'm going to leave these empty for the time being. Presentation, I like giving them progress bar, and it's up to you whether you want the question shuffle ordered if you would like. In quizzes, this should already be highlighted if you picked the template for quizzes. Given that we're on remote learning right now, I wouldn't probably do anything with this right now. If I were you, I would leave this unlocked for the time being. I'm hearing that it is causing some problems, okay? Now, release grade. If you have questions that are all going to auto grade, meaning multiple choice, or single short answer, then maybe you can give them immediately after each submission. Now, most of the time, you've got extended response, or you just plainly have questions that you're going to need to go in there and assign values to. So I'm going to turn on mail review. That way, kids aren't getting zeros to questions that you need to manually grade, because I'm hearing that also is creating a little bit of confusion. Kids are writing out responses, and then because they're getting immediate submission, immediate results after submission, they're thinking they got the question wrong. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to hit save. Now, many of you have done this already, so let's just do a couple of basic questions. So what is 4 plus 4? And let's do some options. 12, 16, let's do 16, 8, and 6. Now we're going to go to answer key and make sure that we select that as done. I'm going to make sure that it's required, okay? Now I'm going to open this up to another one, and I'm just for the sake of this demonstration, I'm just going to change part of this. And done. And then I'm going to do one more question. Can you tell me how you would solve this question? In words. Now, obviously, this is going to be a paragraph. And answer key, we're going to make this worth 4 or 5 points. Now, if this was a single answer, I could add feedback here, okay, and add a correct answer. Or excuse me, with the feedback, you could just simply give them feedback in the question. I would stay away from this for the time being. Let's put some points in here. And let's put some points in here. Okay, so now we have our blank quiz. I'm going to pause real quick because I'm going to take this quiz and we'll come back and go over results. All right, I'm back. I've got some responses for you ready to go. Now you can see that I have a single response. If I go to individual, you can see just me, okay? You can see my specific responses. And now I could go in and choose and give them feedback. And I could say, great answer. This is why I mentioned that you might want to leave these ones empty for the time being. So you could go step by step by step. I could print out my response. If you had more responses, you would see more in the summary. We can even turn this form off if we want no more responses. And when we're done scoring, we can release the score back to the student. So it'll send a message with them and just say, great job. And lastly, if you would like, you can even create a spreadsheet with all of your responses on it. If you give it a quick second, you're going to see that you'll have all your responses and your scores broken down. Now, this has been my 5-minute preview, my 5-minute PD to this. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.